Hi, I'm Georgina Langdale, and welcome to my Substack. I have to confess that I've come and gone a bit with Substack over the last year or so, but increasingly now I'm finding that this is a place that I want to show up in, away from the noise and the slop, really, of social media platforms. So I thought that I would introduce myself, put a face to the name, and just tell you about some of the things I'm thinking about for the year ahead. So, my name's Georgina, and over the past 14 or 15 years, I've been really focusing on working with nature for well-being in every sense of the word. When I was a child, something happened, and I had a near-death experience, and in that experience, I really touched oneness. And the thing that happened then after that is that I started to see energy moving in and out of the nature that was all around us: plants, trees, horses, rocks, you name it. So I really began to understand how to tap into those different energies to help with my own healing and support through life. And also, it really made me deeply understand what many of the ancients and the mystics have written and said and sung about and painted about through the centuries when they talk about us as everything coming from the same source, from prima materia. Everything is connected here on Earth and in the wider cosmos. So that really sits at the heart of everything I do and the way I look at life. And um, I get bored easily. Do you too? I mean, gosh, there's so many interesting things in the world. And so over the years, I've done a number of things, but this has included a long time working in the arts. And then I felt that I wanted to help give nature a voice. So I went and worked for places like the Royal Botanic Gardens of Kew and then the United Nations Environment Programme. Amazing. I came back to New Zealand in 2011 because my parents were here. They're getting older, and I could see that they weren't going to be that well for that much longer. And so I ended up coming back here so I could be here for them. And I'm so glad I did. I did manage to kind of blow up my career in the process, but I was there for them. This then led me down other directions. I decided to put that healing knowledge I had of working with nature to really good use to help others tap into it too. And so 2013, I set up my business Arceus, and today I still make products through that company. Arceus is a word made up by Paracelsus, the 16th century physician and alchemist, who said to heal and to do alchemy, one must work with the Arceus, which is the vital force in man, nature, and the universe. So I thought that was a good name for my small little business. So I still make products, and that is all on a website, arceus.nz. And mostly they're focusing on helping women through midlife transitions, menopause, postmenopause, and there are products that can help through things like chemo and stuff. So that's the product side. I was doing a lot of work in teaching, running workshops, teaching people about nature connection, ecotherapy, herbalism, and then nature-based and compassionate approaches to end-of-life care. Then, and that was really going well, but I think I spread myself a bit thin. And also we had an illness in the family. My two parents both died by this time. But my stepson was ill, and he died in 2024. And so, just thinking the chronology of things, through his illness, I really downed tools and stopped doing a lot of the teaching, and to focus on family, to focus on the people around me, the people I really loved. And then time has gone on, and this year, 2025, I started to get back into everything again. And I think that the culmination of all the cumulative effect of witnessing illness and end-of-life transitions through different stages of life, and the complexity of life really made me want to show up into this space again. Interestingly for me, also art, which I'd always kind of done in a very not trained sort of way, that started to really become important to me. So it wasn't just nature that I draw on for my emotional well-being, it's also creative practice. And because of my love of nature, I opted to work mostly in natural materials. So and traditional processes. So I have learned from an amazing master gilder in the States to how to do water gilding and gilding techniques. And I also work with materials like pigments and egg tempera and natural plant dyes and things. So I thought that this year, 2026, is when I'm kind of back, and I want to share all of this stuff with you here in Substack. So forgive me for not having a kind of forensic focus in one particular area. This is going to roam from art to philosophy to ancient wisdom and mystics and spiritual care and end of life and transitions and new beginnings. Because life just doesn't go in a straight line. We're never, as people, just experiencing one thing at a time. And I think in this increasingly complex and rapidly changing world, I think if everybody who is showing up here with ways of helping that may help others navigate the times we're in, then bring it on. So I'm hoping that the writing and videos and things I'll do here over coming months will also support that. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you've stuck with me through this whole, 8 minutes. Well done. If you have, please subscribe. Everything's free at the moment. And I will be sharing as and when I can. Okay, bye.